morning, good morning, good morning. What are we doing here? There we go. Okay, YouTube's up. Let's go. Anybody here? Let's see. Anybody coming on? Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Okay, we're here, guys. We are up. We are running. Good morning. 1 minute in. How's everyone doing? Let's see what's doing on Instagram. Oh, where is everyone? Yeah, that sounds about right. Hey guys, yeah, we're here. We are over here, trust me. We're here. Okay. Depends. Depends on what kind of authentication you're looking for. Check the website. Consultation, I'd much rather do it in person. I don't know what kind of watch it is, so let me know. What the fuck is this? Okay. How you guys doing? We are in New Jersey, most. We are definitely in New Jersey. Okay, there we go. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. How can you become a watchmaker? No idea. No idea. Gary, good morning. Ben, good morning. Ben, good morning. I'm going to call you later, Ben. Who's this? I don't know who that is. Yeah, everybody's looking to sell. That's what everybody's looking to do. Let's do it, baby. Yeah, we had a little powwow yesterday. I'll fill you in. Where is everybody? Who is here? We're in Jersey. We are in Jersey. That's where we're meeting up if anybody wants to see anything. Or if anybody wants to authenticate. We don't have any watches over there, so we're not selling watches to the public out of the Jersey location. Only by appointment, and usually... Bud! Holy cow! Oh my God! Bud! How are you? You good? You're in Alabama or Florida? Oh my God, you guys don't know who's here. I'll keep it quiet. You good? Are you going to Miami for any of these Mickey Mouse shows that they got going on? Mark, good morning. Yeah, are you doing any of that stuff? I mean, I'm not. How are you? Me neither, bud. Me neither. Oh man, it's good to hear from you. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this. We were talking about you yesterday, believe it or not. We were talking about you. I was with somebody. They were like, oh, You know, Little Eddie, you know how he got his name? I'm like, of course I know how he got his name. He got it from Big Eddie. Oh my God. The kids are good. Everyone's good. You're good. I see pictures. Wow. Ed, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Nelson, good morning. What's up, Stack? Nah, we're not talking about that right now. I'm not getting into that. There's a lot of stuff. Everybody's. I'm not feeding into any of that. I already spoke my piece on that. I spoke my piece. Alrighty, let's pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You said the pledge with Big Eddie. I love it. Love it. Oh, it's the best day ever. I don't know. You got to talk to James Buckley. Have you ever filed for bankruptcy? No. Oh my God. What is wrong with people? No, we don't bounce checks either, unlike a lot of other people. Good morning, Shannon. How are you? Tony, good morning. What else we got, guys? Next case, really. Yep. Where we at? Let's see. Nels, good morning. Good morning, everybody. If I missed you guys. Oh, please. Give me a break. I don't know. You know, I'm not talking about that today, guys. I am not getting involved in that. No, thank you. Let everybody else do, you know, mocking videos. It's just disgraceful. You know, some of these people, they really they shouldn't be making a joke out of it. It was a serious thing. People could have gotten hurt. Nah, Stack, trust me. Stack, trust me. You know, people could have gotten hurt. I don't know. I don't feed into that stuff. I'm not feeding into it. Very, you know, you need social media at some level. Okay. Everybody feeds into it. That's the society that we've come to know and that we built. So, you know, you can't say we don't need it. It's just a question of, you could shut your eyes for a minute with this, because it's got a life of its own. And you know what? I don't need to gravitate towards that. That's not what I do. That's not what we do. We're not doing that. Everybody else will do it, not us. I don't even think we posted a video in the last 3 weeks. Yeah, crazy. I mean, look, everybody in the Diamond District, for the most part, a lot of the guys that are, you know, not the established accounts, I'm talking about, you know, just randoms, they'll kill to get in one of these videos just so that they can get some play. It's like, guys, you gotta be smart, man. You gotta really be smart. It's not what you really want to be associated with, and we're not going that direction. We support him. That's it. You know, I know Max, you know, and I support him. That's all I'm going to say about it. Yeah, now you see why we stay over here. It's like, I don't need that shit. And it's not even anything, it would have nothing to do with us regardless, you know, but everybody wants to get in on it. Everybody's trying to get an extra view out of it, you know? It's like, I don't know. Everybody's fighting for a view, you know? It's his views. Let him take his views and do what he's got to do with them. He's going to, you know, he's going to monetize those views, which is fine. God bless. I sell moissanite? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Pretty sure I don't. I am very sure I don't. Next case. Pedro, good morning. Yeah, everybody's fighting for scraps of social media. Same content over and over again. It's like, come on. We're going to ride it into the ground. You're going to walk it to the gate? Okay, I'm not. Not that aspect of life. Sorry. Moissanite chains? No, I don't sell moissanite. I don't sell that shit. I don't sell chains, period. So I don't know where you're looking, but that's not us. That's not us. I don't have any Holy Grail Rolexes. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. Does not matter to me. Yeah, we're going to slurp. I got to get out of here at 8 o'clock today. Got the gym. Got people coming by. We're working, boys. We are working hard. Big meeting. Clip, you there? I don't see Clipper. I know Ben was here. Who else is here? Everybody else. I didn't see Matt. I didn't see Jamie. I got to call Jamie. What else we got? What else we got? Thoughts on the Ravens? You know what? I mean, honestly, in the last, with Lamar, he did not, they had great regular seasons and they couldn't do it in the playoffs. I mean, I was never a big fan of Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry fumbles at the most inopportune times. So does Zay Flowers, and Lamar, I don't know, I don't know. I don't think he's ever going to win a championship. I don't think he's ever going to win. I don't think mentally he's physically there, but I think the mental game for him is his downfall. I don't know. I think maybe a change of scenery would be good. I think that might be good for him, Matt, there you are. Good morning, buddy. Good morning, pal. I don't know. I don't think he's the new B. Listen, Lamar is he's a dynamic player, okay? But, look, they missed a field goal, okay? It shouldn't have come down to that, to be honest with you. The Ravens did nothing, okay, after they scored the first 10 points. Bobby, good morning. Falcons are off. That's not a good idea. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that one, Ben. I don't know. I think the Falcons. Harbaugh's a quarterback savant. That's what he's supposed to be. Thank you, Dr. Benson. Nah, Tomlin wasn't getting fired, I don't think, either way. They don't just fire people in Pittsburgh. You know that. I think the Giants would hire him before the Falcons. Stays on the East Coast, like up north. Miami goes after Lamar, they'll never win. Yeah. Teresa, good morning. Miami's not winning it. Miami's done. I would keep that young kid that they have as quarterback and build around an offensive line and wait for a real quarterback to pop up. I'm waiting for the Cowboys to get tired of Dak. Dak goes someplace else with a defense, he'd be all right. I always liked Dak. I always liked him. He's not, he's a guy that can manage a game. He's an experienced quarterback. Oh, thank you, Clip. How are you, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. All right. We got our guys here. We got Ben. We got Clip. Working. Man, we had a day yesterday. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What a fucking day. I don't know. What a freaking day. Do I like Drake May? I'll let you know. That I will let you know. I will let you know about that. Cowboys need to get him a defense, not a defensive coordinator. Everybody can blame Jerry Jones. Yeah, those boys pay a lot of money in rent. Nice clip. Let's get it. Let's get it, baby. No, yeah, very, we're another ball in the air, very big ball in the air right now, waiting for a ball to land. A ball's going to land, and then you guys are going to, I'm going to be, I'll be singing a different tune. Code name Jungle. Stop it. Stop it, Scott. Yeah, we already spoke on tracks. I'm not speaking on tracks anymore. Let everybody else beat it to death. No pun. Yeah, we're going to be in the office clip. We'll be there today. I got G coming in. We had a travel yesterday, travel day. Pretty crazy meeting, but it's got no effect on you. Your ball is still in your hands. So that's good. Good stuff. Nothing bad. Just taking it nice and easy. Stop it, G, man. You're being rambunctious. You and John Fiore. Next case. I don't have a band. Try Vitali. Vitali has one, I think. Yeah, I think it's disgraceful that they're making mock videos of Max. I don't think that's cool. I don't think that's cool. Having a Monte Cristo with sunset. Look at you. Nah, it's not early. Now it's right time. It's the right time for the nighttime, baby. Yeah, I'm sorry, Scotty. Yeah. Who are they going to get? They don't have the personnel to really fire McDaniel. I could see if they had, let them draft some people, let McDaniel work that team. They need him. This is a rebuild in Miami. Come on, man. The Tua experiment failed miserably. And I thought Tua was a very, very competent, college quarterback. When he got hurt, I always knew it was never going to be the same with him. When he blew his hip out or whatever it was, I remember that. And then with the concussions, I mean, look, he's going to ride it out and get his pay and ride into the sunset. He's actually a really good guy. Yeah, I don't do chains. I don't do gold chains. Not what I do. Not what I do. I don't even know what I do right now. I have no fucking idea what I do, to be honest with you. Send it to Rolex. Or go to Mike at Mike's Watch, 78 West 47th, to do a crystal. Or Bobby, Azad Watch. They'll order a crystal for you. I don't have crystals for that. Do not have them. It's a little warm down here. Fuck, it got warm today. Yeah, but it's not about the extension. It's, I don't know. My sweater, yeah, maybe. Jim Harbaugh is going to be fine. Harbaugh's a very good coach. I think he got burnt out. I got to tell you, I don't know. I think the culture that he created, that was created after Flacco and Ray Lewis and that group left, was not the same. They were making way too much money, those guys. It's crazy. Your Daytona was stolen? I don't know. Should have had a win pass. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, look, I love Troy Aikman. I think Aikman's a winner. Mahomes is going to be just fine. Mahomes will be just fine. Yeah, you have an aquarium. That's funny, Ben. That's hilarious, bro. That's some good stuff. I love it. That's funny. That is just really funny. Kelsey may come back for one more year. These guys, you got to realize something about champions. And whatever you say about Kelsey off the field, he's a champion. He's a future Hall of Famer. One of the greats, okay? played in the right team, at the right place, at the right time, with the right crew, just like every champion. And he may want to come back for one more roundup, because this last year, I wouldn't want to go out like that. I went out like that in softball. I won a championship 2 years ago, sat out 1 year right after it. Oh, no, came back that year right after it, sat out the next year, came back the next year, had a terrible season, and I got a bad taste in my mouth from it, leaving like that. But I can't do it anymore. So I get it, I get it. I get it. Good morning. Morning, Jason. He's got the right girlfriend. I mean, look, they seem happy. They seem happy. I don't know. I don't know them personally. I mean, I got a guy that deals with the Chiefs, one of the agents. I mean, he's a real piece of work. But, I mean, I don't deal with them. So, they don't need me. You know what I'm saying? They don't need me. But they look happy. It's like, wish them well. I mean, she's been working her ass off. She's not, she's no slouch. I mean, she works. You gotta give the girl, you gotta give her her due. You gotta give her her due. She took it and ran with it and made, built an empire. And you know what? God bless her. God bless both of them. I hope they're happy. Best athlete I've ever seen in New York? Jesus. I don't know. Do I miss the Diamond District? I don't know. I was there the other day. No, I really don't miss it, to be honest with you. I'm there way too often. Yeah, Mark, I know. Mark, I'm gonna keep you posted. Maybe next week we'll get together. I'm crazy over here. Did I ever watch LT play live? I never went to a game, no. Reggie, I mean, LT, I mean, do you go LT or Reggie? You got to go LT, I think. Yeah, poor Lenny Dykstra. He's got issues. I feel for him. He's got substance abuse issues. Namath got his career cut short. Yeah. Crazy, man. Crazy. Just crazy. It's just nuts. My daily go-to? I don't know. I've been wearing my oyster quartz, my gold oyster quartz. I'm gonna probably sell it today. I'm kind of tired of it already. It's a good watch. What do we got here? 719. Jeter, A-Rod, Mariano, any of the Yankees. Yeah. LT was way more of a generation. I mean, if you're going to go with those guys, I mean, it's either Jeter or Mariano. I mean, but you can go back and look at Reggie too. You can definitely look at Reggie. Lou Alcindor, Kareem. I mean, does Eli belong in Canton? Absolutely. Absolutely. He's a big game player. Yeah, I already sold it, Ben. It's gone. Sold it. Sold everything the other day. Got rid of a whole bunch of crap that I had. I have one piece left. One ticky-tack piece. Clemens, yeah, that was the steroid era. And some people did them, some people didn't. And the guys that did them are in the Hall of Fame. Or they got jammed up. Sammy Sosa, I never was a big Sammy guy. Never was a big Sammy guy. Never was a McGuire guy. Never was a Bonds guy. Yeah, Jeter or LT, yeah. You want the silver basement one day? Bought you a day date? Look at you. Congrats. Yeah, the Roids era, Everyone loves that watch, right, Ben? That's a great watch. I got a really nice dial for the oyster quartz. I don't know whether I should put it in or not, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Yeah, we were trying to figure out our starting five in basketball. It's like Jordan, Shaq, Rodman, I guess Steph. and Magic. That would be my top five, my starting five. I hear you. Dominique Magnifique. Pippen. Yeah, Pippen, LeBron. Nah, no Bird. Jordan is the best I've ever seen. And I grew up in the Larry Bird, the early Larry Bird era. Bird, McHale, and the Chief. Danny Ainge. I mean, come on. Yeah. Akeem, yeah. You could put Akeem there. You could put Akeem there. Yeah. It's very subjective, but, you know, Pistol Pete's a different era. Pistol Pete's a different era. He's that old school guy when you just had, a bunch of little guys going up some big guys. Greatest player I ever saw live? Wow. I guess Reggie. Tim Duncan. Yeah, Tim Duncan's the most underrated out of all of them. Bill Laimbeer is my bro. I love Laimbeer. Love Bill Laimbeer. Yeah, man, it's crazy. I don't know, guys. I don't know. How's everybody doing otherwise? We're fucking fried over here. I'm fried. Absolutely fried. I came home last night. We had a meeting yesterday that was supposed to be maybe 30 minutes. Lasted like 2.5 hours. Got back at like 4:30. Passed out on the couch for like an hour, and then had to do paperwork afterwards. Just crazy, man. Putting together, docs. Just nuts. Nate Archibald, yeah. Jordan before Reggie, yeah. Oh no, definitely Jordan before Reggie. I agree. I agree with that. It was a good meeting. It was seeing people that I hadn't seen, and it was someone that I hadn't seen in a long time that I was happy to, reconnect with. Big time meeting. Yeah. So, we're getting our ducks in a row. I'm hoping to get things kind of, where we can all work together. Hopefully by the end of the week, beginning of next week. Now we're not doing any watch shows right now. We're not there. Too much other stuff going on. I can't do it. Can't do it. Billy Martin or Joe Torre? Joe Torre. Definitely Joe Torre. I mean, it's not a question of being out of the watch game completely. I want to be on a different, trajectory in the watch space. That's it. Not so much on the front lines, behind the scenes, doing other things. That's it. Just doing other things. Watch game is, watch game's turned into, it's not the time. I've been in the watch game a long time. I'm always going to be in the watch game. It's just be in the watch game for very, very few people. That's the old thing. That's what I'm looking for. And it's going to happen. Thoughts on multifamilies? There are none. I saw one in Homedale. Super expensive. Super expensive. Everything's super expensive right now. And none of it's worth it. None of it's worth buying. Nah, I'm not curating. I'm not curating. Not doing that. Only my friends. That's it. If they need help, I'm doing it, but very, very limited. I'm not even doing consultations at this point. I don't have it in me. Here and there, I'll do it. Only consultations. I'm doing it through the website. Crazy. What else we got? Delusionally expensive. Consistent income? I'm the watch game. That's my income. That's everyday money, you know. That's that's what we do. We play in the watch space. Yeah, I sold a whole bunch of shit last week. I don't have patience to sell things, like that. I just throw out lots and good night. They're done. See you next case. Yeah, I have real estate also, but looking to get out of some of these things that I have. Next case. 27. No, it's not a bad question of better seasons. Watch selling is always good. Okay, dealing watches is all based on, how much you pay when you buy. Most of these people, you could see that people posting all over the internet, a lot of the people like from 47th Street, all their prices are ridiculously overpriced. Just looking to catch someone out there. Ridiculously overpriced. The problem is right now that the bigger dealers, the guys who supply all of us, are kind of getting jammed up because they got a lot of watches right now. A lot of watches. Everybody's got them. When I saw Yasha's secondary location, he's got millions of dollars in that showcase in 2 locations. I mean, it's a lot of watches to carry. I'm sorry. I know you do online business and stuff like that. It's a lot of work. You got to pay people. It's just, I don't know. It's just a pain in the ass. But that's just me. They like doing it. That's what they do. They have the infrastructure to do it. I'm not getting involved in that. I know my limitations on that. I'm not managing people. It's the last thing I want to do. I don't want to deal with anybody other than James Buckley. That's it. And James Buckley is running the whole show, to be honest with you. I don't know about real civil strife. I think it's just going to be very, it's just going to turn the economy into a very, very mucky place. It's a lot of muck right now. You've got a lot of guys that are overextended. You got a lot of people that, are trying to sell shit that, is way ridiculously overpriced. I look at a fucking two-tone ladies, 26 millimeter, $7,500. I mean, who's buying that? Even the wholesalers that are selling them for $4,500, I think, is too high. Nah, we're not doing conspiracies. Yeah. And those rents over there, they're telephone numbers, those rents. Especially the big guys that have stores. It's very muddy. Very, very muddy. Me, I like my little place in New Jersey. Me and Bobby have an arrangement, which is great. He's my friend. So, I'm there a couple hours a week. That's it. Do my running around and then I'm the fuck out of there. Anybody going to the shows down in Miami? Beach show is now in March, which is useless. Explorer 2 is a good watch. The new ones I hate. The old ones I love. I have one with papers in the store. Yeah, we've got the store fortified, trust me. One thing about that store, nobody can fuck with that place. Alex, good morning. Good morning, brother. Next case. I don't let anyone in. We don't sell to the public. We are not where you go to start looking at watches. We sell, to our regulars online and to the trade. That's it, B2B. That's where I do. I don't need to fucking get involved in any of that shit. I've never been a retail seller. James Buckley handles any retail requests and nothing is in the store. I don't know. No idea. No visit, just send money. New only with James Buckley. Pay for it. We don't have any inventory. Trust me, no inventory. I don't carry inventory. You want to see watches? Go to 47th Street. They all have tons of inventory. All drop ship. We drop ship every day. It's easy. Yeah, remember Led Zeppelin at the Garden? Boston Garden, I mean. Private consultations, depending on what they are at this point. Don't bring me a watch that you bought on 47th Street and ask me to critique it. Not doing that. Everybody's got to be accountable for their own actions at this point. Good morning. Vegas, not that I know of. There are very reputable shops I don't know. Big Mo said, say hello. Tell Big Mo I said, what up? That's the buck model. That's right. That's the way we've been doing it for almost 30 years. 28 years in June. 28. So I think I've earned the ability. Belinda for jewelry. That's it. Nobody else. Bobby or Mike, if you want service. Mike for fast service. Bobby if you want it to take a little time. That's it. And that is it. We're not doing anything else. Yeah, India's a big market. We're trying to figure out something with India. I mean, we're very well known in India, believe it or not. Believe it or not. Yeah, Switzerland is 15%. Why do you think there's a lot of watches floating around right now? The minute they crack China, it's going to be all over in the city. It's already all over. Nobody's buying anything. I don't care what anybody says. You people, go look on 47th Street if anybody's there. Take a look around and see what's happening. Yeah. Mike has lots of watchmakers. He deals with a lot of different guys. Guys that are upstairs. Nah, Bitcoin will always be there. They're not going to let Bitcoin crash. Definitely not. 733. I have no idea, Matt. There's booths available, but everybody's trying to be, everybody's trying to be a social media star. Then he's giving $5,000 cash to one of the people. That's please. They're going to do anything they can to do promotion. Current economy, it's not that it's affecting. The watch market is cyclical. Okay, this is a very, very strange time for the watch market. Usually the big Miami Beach Antique Show is this month, and that usually keeps people in the game. Now you've got this smaller show and then IWJG, which I think it's going to be good for some people because they're going to go down to Miami and a lot of guys are going to start dumping. Because these guys that have been around a long time, they're like me. They're like, we're not holding shit. I mean, just common variety stuff. That's what I'm saying. Your common variety stuff is going to be dumped, but it's never going to get down to the retail customer. Believe me, we're never going to let that happen. We will always keep prices up. We will prop prices as best we can. You look at the auction world. The auction world right now is a dangerous place for sellers. Very dangerous place. You look at the big guys. The big auctions are overseas. Switzerland, Hong Kong, Monaco. Yeah, man. Ain't no joke. Price of gold doesn't matter. Doesn't really affect us. Only on crappy watches. That's the only thing that affects us. What the fuck is this? Who is this? I don't know what that is. Yeah, it's nuts, man. Crazy stuff, boys and girls. Who knows? I'm building something else over here. I'm doing other things. Watch game is, it's not where I want to be. It's not big enough at this point. I'm not going to work that hard. I don't mind working hard, trust me. But the end result has to be a lot more than, selling a bunch of watches every week. Selling 5 more watches a day. It doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. We sell a good amount of stuff that pays us, keeps the doors open, all that other stuff. Where do I want to be? I want to be completely out of this racket. Yeah, listen, we make our nut every month regardless. We have passive income coming in. So that's our nut. But we got expenses, so we still got to work. Still got to eat. Once we finish up with this project, we're going to sit back a little bit. Hopefully in the next few months it'll be done. I'm retiring right here in New Jersey. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not one of these guys that's got to get out of here. I'll just fly wherever I got to go. Oh, please. Online is a pain in the ass. Wholesale is my thing. I spoke to Gil. Gil's getting his flying jets. He's getting his license to fly jets, which is great. Favorite Christmas gift I received? My son got me a new pair of Crocs. Yeah, I don't have any interest in any of this. I'll sell parts. I still enjoy certain aspects of the business. I enjoy the restoration end of it. I like that still. Okay, but to sit down here and fight over a Batgirl, it's like, I'm beyond that. Way beyond that stuff. I don't have that in. I'm not getting involved in that. James Buckley doesn't even bother with it at this point. It's like I'm not going around looking for pre-owned, Hulks and things like that. You want brand new? I'll get you brand new. Most affordable area? There is none. Nothing in Jersey is affordable. You got to make a lot of money living in Jersey. No. Stop it, Garibaldi. You're being rambunctious. You guys are funny, man. You guys are a real trip, I got to tell you. But you guys know me. This is what I'm looking to do. I've been looking to do this for the last 6 months. Ever since these things have been coming up. New York's more expensive, definitely. But I'd probably rather live in New York right now. Yeah. Oh, I want a bluesy. Okay, brand new. Oh, do you have one a couple of years old? No. No, we don't. And I'm not looking for one. Yeah, my healthcare too. Did you see that? Oh my God. I had to get on the phone with Blue Cross yesterday. Oh, they tried to bang me out. Nuts. Thank you, President Trump. Gee, thanks. Yeah, they don't care. That's what they told me. I'm like, all right. Guess I'm just going to have to pay. You're just going to have to pay it. Yeah. Fuck is healthcare. Yeah, it's dangerous. Yeah. Oh my God, mine like doubled. Nuts. A lot of money. Almost 40 grand a year. It's a lot of money. And we pay it out of pocket. Crazy. Talk about it, right? Talk about it. And it's only me and James at this point. Plus, my wife is 65, supplemental and stuff like that. It's nuts. Another 15 for her? Crazy. And a high deductible and crap insurance. I don't know. That's why you got to not get sick. Me, I'm not getting sick. When I go, I'm just going to drop dead. I'm just going to turn to dust and just go fly out the window. Yeah, you're not kidding. Yeah, copay, everything is up. Yeah, true. It is true. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, free care, yeah. Good luck with that. Ask them in Canada how they like that. Ask how they like it in Canada. Universal health care. Yeah. Pet insurance, no shit. I don't know how the average people and regular people do it. Regular people who work for the post office get their insurance paid, so that's good. But guys like us, nope. Wow. You have a copay. Holy shit, Clipper. That's nuts. Gold is an investment. It's not an investment. You got to buy too much. You got to buy $1 million worth of gold to make it make sense. I concur. 400 more a week is a lot of money. Mine is, I think, right around there. Yeah, we probably have the same plan. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Teresa. No kidding. Yeah, they messed with it. Yeah. That's the outlier with liver transplant. 1,000 a month in a copay. Shit. I wish. I wish it was 1,000 a month. Yeah. Mine went up almost 1,000, a little over 1,000 a month. Venezuela problems? Who gives a fuck? Oh, Venezuela. Who gives a fuck? Jesus. People fucking watch the news too much, man. Worried about Venezuela. Take their fucking oil. How about that? Make my gas price, my heating bill go down. Everybody's worried about this shit. Unbelievable. When it's the Battle of New Jersey, then I'll worry about it. 1,700 a month, yeah. That's it. Mine was a little less, I think. Like 400 a week. Like 1,600 a month. I wouldn't invest. I would just sit on cash right now. Yeah, we're the same. Crazy. Battle in New Jersey. Bobby's going to be on the Battle of the LIE. Yeah. Talk about a clip. I'm nobody's boss. Trust me. 1,700 used to be. My parents' mortgage was $279 a month. They paid it off for 30 years. Sit on cash for a minute. Listen to me. Sit on cash. I mean, hedge a little bit if you need to. Just sit on cash, boys. There's going to be opportunity popping up. There's going to be a ripple in the watch space. You will see. When the big brands, the fallout from that video last week is going to be real. Oh, that roof, forget it. Yeah. Just pay it or don't have insurance. I don't know how that's okay either, bro. I don't know. I don't know, brother. And then you get taxed if you don't have insurance. The poor people that don't have insurance have to pay tax on it. Yeah, I burned a bunch of crap. I don't burn good stuff. The Trax video is going to have an effect on the Diamond District. And what I keep saying is the big watch brands, the watch companies, Swatch, Richemont, Rolex, Patek, AP, okay, they are looking at that video and saying, that's a bad look when a dealer sells something that's misrepresented. Now, they know that people are selling watches that are not what they're supposed to be with aftermarket stuff. There is going to be a sweep. And it's going to be with the Secret Service and the brands. They're going to go down there and they're going to shut some people down, selling bust downs and fake stuff. Nobody wants to believe me? Go for it. You're going to see. You're going to see. You are going to see. Yeah, there's penalties for no insurance. Insurance buyers are a dangerous thing because the insurance companies aren't paying out. They are not paying out. They're not paying. It's coming. Integrity is gone. It's out the window. See, I'm overinsured everywhere. I've always been one of these guys that just writes it off and pays the damn insurance. I don't know where G Money is. Where's G Money? Where's Uncle G Money? He's usually here. Where's Big Unc? Big Unc. But we're okay. Just sitting down here. What up, Rock? How you doing, baby? Haven't got time to wipe my ass, I swear to God. We're just working, boys and girls. We are just working. Working as hard as possible. Working on our project. And whatever offshoots of that we can do. Whatever licensing we're working on right now. Yeah. Next case. Next case, boys and girls. Come on. 10 minutes. We out of here. Not 10 minutes, no. 13 minutes. Let's go. Who's here? Who's not? Let's do it. What's this? What the fuck is this? I'm not going to get into the bust down discussion. Not getting into that again. Not getting into it again. What's this? Next case. All right, that's that. What do we got? Yeah, that video is definitely... No. Trust me. Trust me, the watch companies are looking at this. I am telling you, they are. Listen, I got to pay more in insurance. I pay more in insurance. It doesn't matter who's the president or who's, we get banged out no matter what. No, it's going to have an effect on dealers. They're watching. I'm telling you, Rolex does not play. You guys aren't, you aren't in the mix. Believe me, Rolex does not play. I know guys that are getting sued by them right now. Lab diamonds don't matter. Lab diamonds are gonna be done soon. Within 5 years, they'll be done. When everybody's walking around, Yeah, go look at your insurance bill. Yeah, labs are a fad. Next case. I'm not talking about Frankenstein watches, please. I don't like that term. Yeah, they look cheaper and look the same, yeah. That's why lab diamonds will be done soon. I mean, there's nothing, they're just way overpriced. When people try to start selling them, then they're going to see. People that are buying them now, oh, look at me, I'm wearing a 6-carat lab. Oh, I only paid $5,000 for $4,000 for it. If it was real, it would be $100,000. Yeah, go to sell it. You get $500 for the gold, and that's it. Stone's worth nothing. Stone is worth nothing. Listen to me. On the secondary market, people come in with lab. It's like, I don't want that crap. Oh, it's got paperwork. What paperwork does it have? Some nonsense? Oh, please. Please. Give me a break. Yeah, okay. I'd rather have a 6 carat diamond. Well, but you lose money on anything retail. You buy a 6 carat round, clean. I'd buy that any day of the week. I'd buy that. I'd buy that any day of the week. Any day of the week. You buy diamonds 50% off wrap. Big diamonds, good diamonds, you can't get them. You can't get a 6 carat perfect stone. A D or an E. You cannot get that. You're not getting it cheap. The real people are still buying diamonds. All the posers are walking around with this fake shit. I hate it. Yeah. I don't deal with diamonds. Yep. His fourth store? Where are the second, third, and third stores? People are dreaming, man. People are dreaming. People are dreaming, bro. Listen, he could listen all he wants. I have no dog in that fight. Who buys a diamond ring to sell it? You'd be surprised. You would be surprised. Would I buy a black sub? Only if it had a date. If it didn't have a date, I don't want it. Thanks so much. Yeah, it's iced out up there. Yeah, we're good over here. It's kind of warm. It rained, so we're okay. Cleaned off all that snow, thank God. Weekend done. Yeah. A lot of presidents. Yeah, people divorcing, engagements that didn't work out. People that realized, what it is that they bought, and they're like, oh shit. Nothing's a problem till it's a problem, boys and girls. I don't like that lab shit. The problem is right now, the gold is so much money when you're setting them in gold that it doesn't matter. Yeah, go to Tony. Tony will give you the right money. Tony will give you the right money. Yeah, I don't like lab. You have life insurance? Yes. Yes, that's the tennis bracelet. That's not a threat. I don't think you know me too well. I tell it the way it is. Listen, way back in the day. It'll be all right. It's going to be okay, guys. New black sub, it's a benchmark watch. Buy it for retail, buy it. Too much money, we sell them, I think, like $15,500 brand new. It's not bad for me. That's the thing, Trey. Nobody cares in our space. I mean, I look at it, it has nothing to do with me, lab-grown shit. I just look at it like people ask me about it. I'm like, don't buy it. Has a person protect themselves? Join the group. They'll tell you. No, I don't do birth-year watches either. I'm not searching around for a serial number. Please, give me a break. Let these other knuckleheads deal with that. Certain things I will not do. At 61 going on 62, I'm not searching around for a serial number on a specific watch and then worry about whether it's nice and has papers. And I get out of here with that nonsense. You want to buy a watch? Buy a fucking watch. I don't deal with that shit. I'm sure there are many, many people who would jump at the chance to make a few bucks. Don't buy watches as an investment. They're not an investment. Ask all these folks that have showcases full of watches right now if they're an investment. Oh, but Rolex prices are going up. Yeah, but market demand is going down. Oh, the Rolex price increase. Oh my God, there's a price increase. Like, yeah, every year there's a price increase. Where the fuck have you been? What rock did you crawl out from under? Yeah, I don't have any favorite dealers. I really don't give a shit. I have my friends. That's it. Dealers are secondary as far as I'm concerned. None of us are that important. I don't have a sense of self-importance about myself. If I don't have a sense of self-importance, nobody should. Everyone's trying to be the next character. Wait till you see some of these videos that people are going to start doing based on the stuff that went viral last week. I don't even want to talk about it. That's how disgusting it is. They're all going to be doing videos like that at some point. They're going to stage some kind of stupid shit and try to get people to pick it up. The problem was that was real. Laser welding? I don't know. Go to Mike at 78 West. Go to Mike at 78 West. Three minutes, thank God. Thank you, Smack. I don't deal jewelry. I don't mess with jewelry. I deal with Tony at Belinda Jewelers. That's it. The street is not full of scammers. No, it is not. Are there scammers around there? Yeah, but that's like any business. As a whole, 47th Street is very, very legit. It's just sometimes people don't know what they're selling or they're charging you too much. But that's on the customer. It's not on, the dealer. Yeah. I'm waiting for the first GoFundMe for a dealer. Do I recommend Carrie? Sure. Absolutely. Carrie's been in the business a long time. Carrie has been in the business a long, long time. Take care, Mark. Yeah, terrible. It's not anything to joke about. It's really not anything to joke about. You got the hots for Carrie. Give her a call. Yeah. I think that was a spoof in and of itself, to be honest with you, but that's just me. Finally, G Money, where you been? Where you been, bro? You sleep late? I know you didn't. I saw you were at the gym. I had my GPS tracking on you. What up, G? Oh, we got to stay 5 minutes now. We got G Money. We got our people here. Matt, take care. Our people are here, baby. Hot dog, what up? Federal Prison is right by Costco on 3rd Avenue, right behind there. 3rd Avenue and 30th Street, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. First GMT2 at Ultimate Diamonds. Nice. Ultimate is good. They're good guys. Yeah, there was a time when I loved all of it. Now it's like, please, I don't care. You going to the gym? G Money. I got to be there at 9. I don't know what the best Rolex is. Join the group. Okay. I'll be at the gym at around 9 too. You coming to the store right after? I'll make coffee. You only go to the gym Sunday nights during live. You're funny, Bobby. You're funny. Now I'm rolling with my Hellcat. I left it in the office though. That's not good. Are you able to go to a restaurant in Manhattan wearing a $100,000 watch? There's a risk of getting robbed no matter what, Vinny. Believe me. I don't walk around with big time watches anymore. I'll wear a small time watch just because it's mine. I got you, G Money. Yeah, we got some stuff going on. We got stuff going on, brother. Yeah.